So, along with, as you were saying, Mega Man, Horizon. This doesn't make a lot of sense, but it was a heck of a segue. It was a heck of a try.
Oh my
Horizon is now officially, from what I saw, it's Sony's best-selling first-party IP. So my question is, I've beat Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
You've played a large chunk of Horizon.
Yeah.
You're in the beginning stages of Horizon. So I know you'll have a little bit to say. Primarily, Clark and me will have a lot to say.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about this news at all? Do you think it's warranted, or do you think it's like I was kind of? Are you surprised by this at all?
I am kind of surprised because it's such a hard concept just to wrap around. It's this game no one ever played before. I was intrigued mostly by the whole game. It's like robot dinosaurs and a woman running out with a bow who's kind of like
tribal
Neanderthal. Yeah, I mean not Neanderthal, but like
it's Neanderthal.
Tribal kind of in a way. But like that intrigued me. I was like, well, this seems cool. It was like just I didn't see any gameplay of it, and not really. It's just the picture of it. You just show me a picture of Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'd be like, this is kind of cool, you know?
Yeah.
But even when I was playing it, people were watching me play, and I was like, I mean, this like seems cool. It's just I don't know if I can get into it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I can get into it, and
it's
hard
hard
like
to wrap your head around until you actually sit down with it and play it.
And so that's what I was saying, and getting into it and playing it. I'm a little over halfway through. I mean, it's hard playing it. I mean, it's like I'm an off and on gamer.
Yeah.
And like right now, I've been like really busy with work, so I haven't been playing very much. And then, but like once I start picking it up again, I'm gonna dive right back into it. I'm gonna fall in love again with it and beat it because I really want to know. Because right now, I still think about it. I was like, oh, I'll be at work. I was like, man, I want to play Zero Horizon. No, I want to see what's next in Aloy's journey.
Yeah.
Like, I think it will be like, what was the question again?
If you think this is warranted, that it should be like, if it's selling this much, is warranted. If it's kind of like this doesn't make sense because the game's not that good, or do you think it's good?
No,
like this?
it's a great game. It deserves all the sales and respect that it.
I'm not so much surprised about it being the highest selling IP. I mean,
there's a lot of buzz going into
it. It's a new IP.
Yeah.
Like we really see those now, I guess. So like the fact that it was hot, it did well. Like I'm glad it did because I mean IPs sometimes it is a risk to make a new franchise or try to build a new one, especially coming from Guerrilla Games, who we've previously only known for like
Killzone.
And then make like Red Faction.
Yeah,
like stuff like that. So. I mean that is impressive.
I was genuinely surprised that they were able to pull this off. Now that I've beat the game and gone through and I know all the angles.
First hours in, like I get to understand like the praise. I hope the story opens up a little bit more.
Now, since when you told me where you're at right after the proving, I can promise you it's about to really open up, and that's when it gets great. Yeah. When you're out in the wild, hunting, doing your thing, setting up traps, and all that type of stuff, you're getting to where it gets really good.
Yeah, and I am looking forward to that. But yeah, I'm glad it's successful. I hope this shows that other publishers such as Nintendo and Microsoft to take more risks. Like it would have been awesome if Scalebound could have been that for Microsoft. But that game didn't work out, or like stuff like that.
Which is sad. I wish it would have.
Yeah.
I think
that game,
honestly,
I was
think
intrigued
Xbox
by that game too.
That. I think they needed something kind of unique and original that was their own thing. Regardless if you think the game looked cool, I think it was good for Xbox as a whole. Because right now, I mean, I guess maybe you could say they have like Crackdown.
Yeah,
but like who knows when Crackdown 3 is coming out
later? Maybe and like Halo Wars 2.
Halo Wars 2. That's what they have
on PC.
Yeah, it's. I wish they would have had something because I feel like it's the one thing Sony does is they're killing it with their first party games that they put out. And like these relationships they have with these different developers, like a Sucker Punch, like a Guerrilla Games, like a Naughty Dog. They have all these great relationships with these developers that put out these great games that you could only get on their console. Yeah. And I think that's the strongest thing PlayStation has going for it. And then Xbox has Gears and Halo, which you can get on a PC, or I don't know. Can you get Halo 5 on a PC?
Yeah.
You can't see. You can get them on PC. So if you have a PC, there's no reason for you to buy an Xbox.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Xbox needs to step up their game. I feel like a little bit with the first. Now they are coming back strong with this Xbox Games Pass, which we talked about last week. So that could be a good thing.
The Scorpio, of course, but
yeah,
I'm just trying to think. Like with Horizon being so successful, and the fandom for Alloy. Like, is she the next like flagship?
See, that brings us to our next
mascot.
topic, Jared. You see, you can obviously tell if you play the game, you can obviously see Sony's wanting to market this girl as their next big Nathan Drake. We'll say, or whatever. So here's my question: do you think that's a good idea? Do you think they can do this? And then I have another question that goes along with that. But we'll just start off with: do you think this is a good idea?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna be in the minority, but I think one thing that Sony's weakness kind of is like they're doing great with first party support, but their first parties are a little getting too samey to me.
What do you mean?
In terms of, I guess their modern ones would be like Joel and Ellie, Nathan. You know, just a lot of like, you know, realistic like third person shooter style. Alloy's a little different. I would just love to see maybe like more like a Crash like
a cartoony character.
Yeah,
they tried to do that with Sackboy, and it just, I guess, it did pick up a little bit, but it didn't.
Yeah, I would just hate because I'm starting to see this because
that's a weird phrase, pick off.
Yeah, pick up.
I don't know what I'm saying there.
It was kind of weird to see because I remember watching when we watched E3 and like seeing Days Gone, I was like, dang, we're really just about to have like for the next 5 years just a bunch of like gloomy post-apocalyptic games.
Then we got Crash, thank you, and Crash we trust.
Yeah, but yeah, I think Alloy's cool. She it's a strong female lead, which is always nice to have, and like I did notice playing. I know I'm very early, but like just using like minor spoilers alert. Minor things, not really, because it's literally like the first 15 minutes of the game, but you know, she gets this little cybernetic chip
focus,
her focus that she can use to kind of like
see the world,
translate the technology in the world and everything. But like, I don't know, like seeing that image of her like with the bow and like activating the focus, like it did seem very character like it was very like
this person's unique.
I'm not gonna say iconic because it's not iconic yet, but very, very unique. And so I can see like a mascot in that character definitely. Now every good character needs villains to be a mascot if you really think about it. Like so I'm not sure yet personally because I'm not that far in it like how that's gonna play out, but like overall I think it's a good character. And I like the fact that Sony's really trying to like, you know,
they're pushing
make franchises.
Well.
And
Clark, what do you think
what
about
I was thinking, I think it's great. Aloy is a very strong, smart, caring woman. She's almost like a peacekeeper in her little realm, and I just love her as a character. Yeah, and just I think that she's great for a new mascot, and I think that a lot of people would be happy as her. I think it would be pleasing to a bunch of people. Yeah, like putting her as the face, because I mean it goes in different ways. I mean, it's kind of having a woman as you don't really have very many female mascots. I mean, you have Lara Croft. Yeah. But like as a PlayStation exclusive, you don't really have a lot of faces of just female, and I think that she's perfect for that role. Yeah, because she's like I said, she's very strong and she's very caring and she's very smart, and you can see that in her dialogue because you get to choose if you want to like an intelligent way or strong way or like a caring way. Yeah. So like just having her, and you know, I don't really I do a mixture of all because I want to see her reactions, and I just kind of want to see like
you choose whatever fits the situation you feel like best.
But all in all, I think that she would be a great mascot, and I think that people can relate to her. All people, because I mean, I'm a male, and I still think that she is just a perfect character. I think as just a strong character. I mean, I like her morals. I mean, she's probably only around like 16. Like if you kind of look about
16 to 18.
Yeah, I mean she's not old. She's young. Yeah. But like just seeing her, like you're watching her develop. Yeah. And it's kind of special because I think they can do a lot with this.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing like the shift in generations in comparison, like iconic. So like, you know, Microsoft was the mascot king. I think Nintendo overall still beats them. But
of last generation,
Master Chief,
Marcus Phoenix,
Marcus Phoenix. You know, like there was very iconic characters in Microsoft, now we're seeing the shift. Now we got like Cole McGrath, Nathan Drake, Ratchet is
to an extent.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank are kind of back due to like the.
I want to see Ratchet
remake.
I would love to see Ratchet really like knock it out of the park, solid, and be a good solid mascot. You know, but yeah, I like Aloy. I think it's a good character to have, as well as like you said, she's really smart. The way that she interacts with the world around her and the way she thinks and perceives everything is so unique to anybody else in that world, and that's what I think is so good about it.